Good day, Grade 9. Welcome to Quarter 3, Week 5 of our English 9. With our most essential learning competency number 7, determine the relevance and the truthfulness of the ideas in the material viewed. I am your teacher, Judith E. Talag. Prepare your English 9 Quarter 3, Week 5 Learner's Pocket and your pen and paper, and let us start. In today's society, we are often bombarded with a lot of information, especially with different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Most of these are helpful, but there are some which may seem to be misleading or even utterly false. You should take into consideration the correct ways of analyzing or interpreting ideas presented in any material, either viewed or read. So, what are the considerations you need to remember and understand? One of the considerations that you have to know in analyzing or interpreting ideas presented in any material, either viewed or read, is what is fact or what is factual or not. Fact should be based on observation or research, and it is not debatable, since information is true. Example, COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. Another consideration that you have to know is identifying materials that contain opinion. Opinion is an actually your assumption or personal view, and it is debatable because an opinion is not always true. Example, for me, COVID-19 is not enough to make anyone paranoid when in public places. Facts and opinion help us determine how true a statement is. Thus, in any kind of article, facts and opinion can be used in developing the paragraph to add details on the main point. Since we mentioned main idea, let us discuss more about it. Main idea is the most important thought about the topic. The topic is the person, place, thing, or idea being written about. Example, Lenny is an excellent student. She is intelligent. She is responsible. Lenny always does her homework and she is never late for class. As a result of her hard work, Lenny is the one of the best student in the school. The main idea in this paragraph is Lenny is an excellent student. The main idea may be stated or implied. When the main idea of a paragraph is stated, it is most often found in the first sentence of the paragraph. However, the main idea may be found in any sentence of the paragraph. When the main idea is implied, you need to read the paragraph and explain the main idea in your own words. In explaining our main idea, we need supporting details. Supporting details can be defined as additional information that explain, define, or prove an idea. Example, Lenny is an excellent student. She is intelligent. She is responsible. Lenny always does her homework and she is never late for class. As a result of her hard work, Lenny is one of the best students in the school. Our supporting details in this paragraph are: she is intelligent. She is responsible. Lenny always does her homework and she is never late for class. All these sentences supports and explain our main idea, which is Lenny is an excellent. Identifying fact and opinion are some consideration in analyzing or interpreting ideas presented in any material viewed. If there's a strong relationship between your main point and details, then fact and opinions injected are relevant in developing a paragraph. Now, let us read a column article by Jake J. Maderazzo from Inquirer.net, entitled COVID-19 Situation in the Philippines. As the government speed up vaccination of 1.7 million medical frontliners nationwide, it is necessary to inform everyone on how our country's COVID-19 situation compares worldwide in terms of cases and deaths per million population. I think we are doing great despite negative alarmist news according to the latest worldmeter.com info website. We are number 129 out of 219 countries worldwide with only 5,376 total cases per our 1 million population. In ASEAN, we are third to the Singapore which leads with 10,207 cases per million, while Malaysia is the second with 9,601 cases per million. Indonesia is close fourth with 5,008 cases per million, with Sri Lanka fifth at 3,991 per million. Rich and medically advanced countries such as USA is at number 8, Spain at number 19, Switzerland at number 23, UK at number 25, and France at number 27. In terms of death people per million, we are at number 118 out of 219 countries with only 113 deaths per 1 million population. Indonesia leads ASEAN with 135 deaths, while Malaysia has 36 deaths, Sri Lanka with 23 deaths, and Singapore with 5 deaths per 1 million. United Kingdom is at number 6 worldwide with 1,827 deaths, Italy in number 8 with 1,652 deaths, and USA at number 11 with 1,618 deaths, Spain at number 15 at 1,521, and Mexico at number 16 with 1,468 deaths per 1 million. United Kingdom is at number 6 worldwide. Italy is at number 8, USA at number 11, Spain at number 15, and Mexico at number 16. These numbers speak the truth that since the pandemic outbreak last year, and whether there was a surge or spike happening, our country is still far better situation than other countries in this planet. After reading the text, let us accomplish learning task 1. Put a check mark if the statement is fact and a cross mark if it is not. Number 1. In terms of deaths per million, we are at number 118 out of 219 countries with only 113 deaths per 1 million population. It is a fact or not? If your answer is check mark, you are correct. These are facts. Number 2. I think we are doing great despite negative alarmist news. Is it a fact or not? If your answer is cross mark, you are correct because this is an opinion, not a fact. Number 3. Our country is still a far better situation than other in this planet. Is it a fact or not? If your answer is cross mark, you are correct because this is not a fact but an opinion. Number 4. According to the latest worldmeter.com info website, we are at number 129 out of 219 countries worldwide with only 5,376 total cases per our 1 million population. Is it a fact or not? If your answer is checked, you are correct. It is a fact. Number 5. Malaysia has 36 deaths, Sri Lanka with 23 deaths, and Singapore with 5 deaths per 1 million. Is it a fact or not? If your answer is a check mark, You are correct because this is fact. How well did you accomplish the learning task 1? I hope that you answer each items correctly. Now, let us move on to learning task 2. Look closely at the expressions written on the leaves. Consider which are useful in giving opinion. Copy them in your paper. You can pause this video while answering. Let us check if your answers are correct for learning task 2. These are the expressions used in expressing opinion. I wish, as far as I know, I feel, I can say that, if I may say, I would like to believe. I hope that you answer this task correctly. Now that you are familiar with fact and opinion, let us accomplish learning task 3. Read the excerpt below from an inspirational speech delivered by a successful person to students on the topic, Knowledge is Wisdom and Wisdom is Wealth. Then, answer the questions that follow. Write the letter of your correct answer. I think that you probably never met a know-it-all who really knows it all. One person cannot know or notice everything. Sometimes, it takes another person to help you improve your knowledge of yourself and the world. Equally, you also put your best foot forward for others. Let us answer the question about the text that we have read. Number 1. Which sentence best expresses the main point of the speaker? A. Third sentence. B. Fifth sentence. C. Ninth sentence. And D. The 11th sentence. If your answer is letter A, the third sentence, you are correct. Number 2. Which sentence best supports the main point? A. Fifth sentence. B. Eighth sentence. C. Ninth sentence. D. The 10th sentence. If your answer is the fifth sentence, letter A, you are correct. Number 3. What is the most important thing according to the speaker? A. Improving your knowledge of yourself. B. Knowing everything. C. Sharing ideas with others. D. Sharing wealth. If your answer is sharing ideas with others, letter C, you are correct. Number 4. Which sentence is more of a statement of a fact rather than an opinion? A. The second sentence. B. The fourth sentence. C. The fifth sentence. D. The seventh sentence. If your answer is letter D, you are correct. Number 5 and last question. What expression signals opinion? A. Equally. B. I believe. C. Eventually. D. The fact that. Answer. Letter B. I believe. How was your score in learning task 3? I hope that you are able to answer all the questions correctly. Do not forget, a fact is something that can be proven to be true. Something that really happens, not debatable since the information is true. On the other hand, an opinion is what a person believes or thinks about something. Your assumption or personal view, debatable because opinion is not always true. Using facts and opinions in developing the main point or idea establishes strong support. For the last activity in our lesson today, let us answer the assessment. Write fact if the statement is based on truth or reality, and opinion if it is based on personal belief, understanding, thought, or feeling. Number 1. The announcer believes that knowledge is the beginning of wisdom. Number 2. Knowledge can come from different sources. Number 3. The tree of life grows and bears fruits of wisdom. Number 4. As far as I'm concerned, knowledge is power. And number 5. What I'd like to say is that knowledge is our wealth. Do not forget to do the reflection activity. Be reminded that you have to read the notes I have written on your English 9 Learner's Pocket to guide you on answering the different learning tasks. Thank you and God bless. I hope that you have learned something new to make your life better than before. Keep safe, everyone, and do not hesitate to contact your teacher if you have queries or questions about the lesson.